Hello everybody. Today we are going to do Chapter 2, Animals Big and Small. The schedule is going to be first focusing on the writing exercise, and then we are going to cover in the next video vocabulary, the listening exercise, and the speaking practice. Today's writing exercise will be to write a report on an insect of your choice. The conditions will be to write at least 10 sentences. You have to include their home, their food collection, their lifespan, and a fun fact about them. You must also include a past and a present participle, so two. Include a sentence that starts with a conjunction. So over here we have home, or sosikji, food collection, or their food, which is umshik. Their lifespan, how long do they live, so sumyong. And fun facts. Oh, this is difficult. Jami itsnun Sashil? I think that's right? I don't know. Okay, so those are the fun facts about the animals. So, over here, I have included something from your textbook on page 43. It focuses on the honeybee. So, what is the home of the honeybee? What is the food collection? What is the lifespan? And what are two fun facts about the honeybee? But now focusing on the conditions, the other conditions, we have participles. So, for example, an example of a past participle is I opened the window. So I opened the window. I threw the ball out the window. Now we can make the sentence shorter by just simply saying I threw the ball out the opened window. So you can see how opened is now describing the window. Okay. The next one, I broke my cell phone. I play on my cell phone. And to make it shorter, we describe the cell phone by saying, I play on my broken cell phone. So you can see how to break something, is now describing the cell phone, so it's become an adverb, and that's the participle. The next one is an example of a present participle. So, the child is crying. I help the child. To combine that, we say, I help the crying child. And the last present participle, the bird is flying. I took a picture of the bird. And you combine that and you say, I took a picture of the flying bird. The next one is now conjunctions. So you have two sentences and you want to combine them into one long sentence. So for example, I walked to school. I lost my bicycle. I want to combine them. And so I say, I walked to school since I lost my bicycle. But if we want to say the conjunction first, what we do is, since I lost my bicycle, comma, I walked to school. The next one is, I like broccoli. I do not like vegetables. So if I'm to combine them, I'm going to use the word although. So, I like broccoli, although I do not like vegetables. I can start the sentence with the conjunction and say, although I do not like vegetables, I like broccoli. Okay. The next one, I have to go to work. It is raining. I can combine them with the word though. I have to go to work though it is raining. Or I can start it and say, though it is raining, I have to go to work. And the last one is my dad is cooking, my mom is working. I can combine them and say my dad is cooking while my mom is working. Or I can start it and say while my mom is working, my dad is cooking. So the writing exercise, we have a topic, write a report on insects of your choice. Our condition is write at least 10 sentences. You have to include the home, the food collection, the lifespan, and a fun fact about them. You must also include a past and a present participle, and I want you to make a sentence that starts with a conjunction. So I've written an example, again on the honeybee. Okay. Honeybees live all over the world in warm areas, with lots of plants and flowers. To collect food, honeybees visit blooming flowers for their nectar. While the worker bees only live for about 7 weeks, the queen bee lives for up to 5 years. A worker bee will spend its whole life to make 1 tablespoon of honey. By gathering food, the honeybees distribute pollen to other flowers. The distributed pollen can make more flowers. The participles are blooming and distributed. So the blooming flowers and the distributed pollen. The conjunctions are to collect food, while the worker bees, and by gathering food. I've included the home. The honeybees live all over the world in warm areas with lots of plants and flowers. The food collection, to collect food, honeybees visit blooming flowers for their nectar. The lifespan is while the worker bees only live for about 7 weeks, the queen bee lives for up to 5 years. And then we have 2 fun facts. A worker bee will spend its whole life to make 1 tablespoon of honey, so 1 fact. And by gathering food, honeybees distribute pollen to other flowers. The distributed pollen can make more flowers. Fact number 2. I hope this makes sense. So this is your writing exercise that's going to be due for when you come back to school. In the meantime, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye bye.